You got it? Not a picture?
It's not a picture. Hello out there.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Erin, and this is Andrea, otherwise known as...
Salt.
You're Salt, and I'm Pepper.
I'm like super salty.
You are salty. That's why I thought it was a good one. Yeah. And I knew you might think it was about race, so that's why I said it. I thought it was funny.
I'm okay being salty. I embrace it.
Yes. So we just want to start off by talking about...
No. Nope.
What?
We gotta talk about your penis plant.
My penis? It's not a penis plant.
It looks like a penis.
Right.
An impressive one, actually. She's obsessed with this plant.
This is not
dead.
a penis plant.
It's dead. It's leaning. It's dry.
All right, I water it all the time.
No, doesn't matter. It's time to get rid of it. Do you want to bury it? We can have a ceremony. She doesn't like to throw things away, so I'm like baby stepping her into getting rid of it.
First of all, I don't think this looks like a penis plant, and it still has a little life in it. I mean, do you really want to sentence it to death?
Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
All right.
We can put it back where it came from.
We're not here to talk about my plant, but it is true that sometimes I have to know when to just say goodbye.
Yep, gotta let it go. Mm-hmm.
There are times.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that might be a good topic
now.
for the future. Is like, when do you say goodbye, or when do you choose to quit something? You know, that kind of thing.
We'll table that one.
Okay. So, last time we talked about the fact that we might want to talk about different ways that people have babies. So,
I know nothing. Don't look at me.
You don't know anything about that.
So I know there's like doulas and like home births and birth plans, and there's all kinds of things. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be in a hospital near doctors and as much pain medicine as humanly possible. So that was literally the only plan that I have. And as soon as I felt pain, I was like, epidural. And I wasn't able to have one, but that's a whole nother blog.
How was that?
Epidural. Pain. So that's all I know.
Okay. Well, I wanted to have a nurse midwife, which I didn't know about until I moved to upstate New York, and that was like the normal way to have babies up there.
For real?
Yeah. And then I came down to Ohio, had to really look, but I found one.
Do black people do that too?
I think so, yes.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I'm not,
You're not black. But
I'm not black, and I don't know everything about black people, but I do believe that, yes, black. But tell us if you know a black person who's ever had a midwife. So, and my goal was to not have as much medicine, but what was really cool about a midwife was, well... I like to challenge myself. I don't know. And by the way, my third baby, I had medicine. I was like, what do people complain about? Because this is really a piece of cake compared to it. But anyway, I just say all that to say that it was nice to know that there were options.
Yeah.
And what I loved about the midwife, but I think you could do this with a regular doctor as well, is that they wanted to know what I wanted. So did I want medicine?
Yeah.
Did I have a preference about how the birth happened? So you're right, there's water births, there's all different kinds of things, and each hospital has different options, and you can go visit the hospital and just say, hey, what do you offer? And they want to tell you their story because they want you to come there. So that's kind of cool. It puts you in the driver's seat. But there was a few important things to me. One was the medicine that I wanted to try, see what it was for natural childbirth. I wanted support in the room, and so I had a lot of people in the room. It came time.
I didn't care who was in the room.
I know. When it came time, I was like, I don't care who's in the room. No, and I was surprised.
Yeah, it was like whatever.
So I had 9 people in my room.
Really?
Yes. And one of them was my father.
And your son, right?
And no. Well, yes, my son. That was depending on which one.
Which one it was.
But my father came up to me with tears in his eyes, and he was like, Erin, I have never seen a baby be born. And because back when they didn't let you in. And,
the men was out, the men were outside. Right?
That's right. And then he stayed with me through the afterbirth and just held my hand. And I thought it would be weird, like, don't be looking at my stuff.
Right.
But really, there's a point where you just don't care.
You don't care.
You don't care.
My dad's never even seen me in a bikini.
I've seen you in a bikini.
I looked really good in a bikini.
Yes, yes.
Also, another conversation.
That's another thing. Like, if you aren't pregnant or if you haven't had babies, wear a bikini now.
Yeah, do it now. The option may be taken off the table.
I did not know that I could have looked really good in a bikini, but I was really, very modest and all this.
But you know what? After you have a baby, if you want to wear a bikini, if you're comfortable in your skin, do you.
It's true. It's true.
But I think it's nice to know that there are options. And I've just heard about women who, you really don't want a C-section. So if you're somebody who's like, I don't really mind, if things get dicey, the doctors might be a little more likely to do it. Mm-hmm. But if you really don't want to, they may roll with you for a little bit longer to see if you can have a vaginal birth. So I think it's just good to know that there are options out there and that you can talk to your doctors about it and, figure out what type of childbirth works for you.
Yeah, and if there's any classes offered, whether it's related to breathing or things like that, take them because it helps you just prepare and kind of know what to expect. And I took them every time I had a baby because my memory is not very good. Yes, my memory is not good. So, and I also got the book, What to Expect When You're Expecting. And I also got the book, What to Expect the First Year.
You're so cute.
Well, because I always forgot, when do you start feeding your baby, cereal or whatever, and how do you do that? And it's just that I don't store information if I don't need it at the time.
We really are super opposite. Like, I took CPR. That was important to me. Like, CPR first aid, and that was it. And then I figured I was going to have a C-section, so I made my husband watch C-section videos on YouTube. And that was like... That was all. I mean, he didn't know what he needed to. I was carrying twins. I don't care if he was scared. It's not about him.
Was he in the room with you?
So no, I had an emergency C-section. I had to be put under, and they're not allowed to be. It's surgery, so nobody else is in there.
So the main thing that I'm taking from this is basically talk to your doctor and see what options are out there, and then decide what you want.
See what works for you.
Because sometimes, like, if you just kind of go with the flow of the doctor, then you end up doing what they want, and that's okay, but it's just know that you have options.
You have an
so
opinion.
That's kind of cool. Yeah. Last thing we wanted to let you know was about the first birthday party. And something special is that if you come to the first birthday party and are registered, which means that you have a child under the age of 1 or you're pregnant, and your family can come, you can sign up for our Christmas shop. And this is an early sign up.
Yep.
So you guys get first priorities. Actually, our first birthday community get the first slots. So please plan to attend because that gives you a little advantage as well.
And we can let you know before then what papers you need to bring so that you're able to successfully sign up when you're at the birthday party. Yeah. But it'll be a ton of fun.
Yes. So, big dilemma, whether to get rid of the penis plant.
We're going to bury it.
Or to let it live.
No.
Let it live. Let us know. Do you think we should let the penis plant live?
It's time for the plant to go.